brutal and call it objective reporting. In both texts, the heroes are those who refuse to accept that Zionism and justice for Palestinians were mutually exclusive, even at the greater personal cost. For Field, the heroes are progressive Jews like the founders of Jews for racial and economic justice, who welcomed Mandela. No. What unites us all, the villains, is that they weaponize Zionism to make honest conversation impossible. What unites us all is that heroes used to refuse to let it stay the way, insisting that you can hold your identity and your commitment to justice at the same time, without sacrificing one for the other. I'm gonna pass it to Christine.
One story message that changed interpretation of Zionism is when Coates meets 91-year-old Palestinian man living in Chicago, when he was born in a village destroyed by Zionist militants in 1948. Till now, he still cannot make it to home. His village sits near a momentum built to pressure Jewish suffering stands beside the remains of Israel-Palestine suffering. Meanwhile, when the pain became more political, when the BDS movement, in the BDS movement, in Nations Divided, Phil explained how Palestine and their supporters call this our South African movement. They believe that if global pressure helped and Apple there, it can pressure change here too. However, for many Zionists, BDS wasn't seen as a protest. However, it is demonstrated to Israel's legitimacy and survival. And things have become more serious during the report made during the Goldstone report. The Joint Reacher reported both Israel and Hamas committed war crimes, and has been called the self-hating Jewish. And now I'm gonna pass it to.
So what does Zionism mean for Palestinians and Israelis, and how can we shift the narrative to not erase Palestinian culture, but also keep Jewish nationality safe? Coates argues the answer is in storytellers, and that political change equals narrative change. And so Palestinian writers, activists, and other journalists can speak for the oppressive party to raise awareness. While Feld looks at it in a historian aspect, where she says the answer is already in record from Jewish activists, rabbis, and scholars that have chosen human rights over communal loyalty, and people who have found a way to be deeply Jewish while also being deeply devoted to justice. Though Zionism right now means oppression and a lot of bad things for Palestinians and Jews who want human rights to be noticed, it can be shifted and changed. Thank you.
Christine, could you reiterate the point that you were making?
So I'm talking about the oil loss movement in both message and the other book is a little bit different. The first one is the BDS movement, which is Palestinian supporters call this our South African movement, which they believe the global pressure can help with the episode can help to pressure and make a change. And in the other book, it is which make the things more political and serious is the Goldstone report, when the judge reported both Hamas and Israel have committed war crimes. However, he's being called a self-hating Jewish instead of being treated like fairly.
Other questions? Okay, thank you.